Hello? Thank you, Goey. So, as you can see, I left you at the beginning of the 95 dungeon, and I returned to you at the start of the 97 dungeon. Wow, I progged the MSQ. I sure fucking did. With some breaks in between, but, I have some progress. Opinions of Western 14, it's okay. Want to game? I cannot game. I'm sorry. So yeah, I did record most of my interactions, I think, with the story, like I was streaming. You guys weren't kidding. The 95 dungeon kicked my ass. And I went in again as Pictomancer, and I don't think I fully understand the mechanic, the first mechanic that goes off. I understand it after, but I think it's because the others were like screwing me over to get a vuln stack, so I assume it's just you copies like the next thing that you'll do, except don't get hit, and people were hitting me. Opinions of Monkey Gang and Fuko. No. New cooler to arrive. I'm sorry. Also, if this mail is you again, I'm shipping rocks again to you. Let's see. I did cry seeing Magnus's gang again. I think that the fact that she's alive is like, please give him some happiness. I cried a little bit seeing Graha walk up, because I thought in that moment Estinian and Thancred were gonna walk up again because they're in the area, and then Ishtola and Graha walked up instead, and I'm like, you know what, this makes a lot more sense. I just thought because they were in the area they would show up again. Give me something too. No. They killed Magnus White because they didn't have Lion Lady models yet. No. Awothermy. What else? I understand, like, I think at the end when they attacked the city, I made a comment of like, oh no, not again. And when Bakul Jaja showed up, I'm like, god damn it, why I get it? It's like, stop making me like you. It's like, stop making me like you. I get it now. Another note on the dungeon. I understand why this will take 40 minutes, because people can't do mirror mechanics. Holy shit, people can't do mirror mechanics. Yeah, I think the run I did as a Pictomancer was awful. Like, I was talking to myself like, this is why I never want to do this dungeon as a non-healer. I want to always be in control. I hate not having a res. I hate the fact that I'm tanking and pressing, like, I use, like, at the end, the tank kept on falling off the edge, so I kept on having to tank, and the Sage and I were like coordinating heals and like protecting me from the fucking tank busters. Like, about me healing you during the dungeon, sure, I'm coming in as something with defensives. At level 95 dungeon boss, yeah, I just said, oh my god, it's Titan maximum, and that was all the comments. I also said, what in the Destiny dungeon fucking shit is this? No. Fuko. Yeah, I think the first time I saw it, I was like, what in the fuck? This looks like Destiny. Let's see. And yeah, that sucks. Yeah. Anyway, enough dilly-dallying. We're gonna go into this. I
stand ever ready.
Well, unfortunately, we only have this, so Vanguard. Okay, and then during the part where Y'shtola was like, oh yeah, it's a rift to another world, I was like, what? And I was like, wait a minute, how did she know? One, and two, how is she so casual about it? Oh, it's this dungeon music. I like it. This dungeon music and the 95 dungeon music are really good. That's crafting food. Where's my other food? Why is it over here now? Whatever. Joel's been reading too much isekai. For real. I was like really confused. I was like, how do you know? Like, that would have been my last guess. Like, it makes the most sense, but that would have been my last guess.
If I may.
Yes, he made Graha. Oh, I'm probably griefing. I don't have that much good equipment, so good luck, Woke. The train crash scene. They gave Lvl a gun. Yeah, I said that. I saw that. I was like, they gave him a fucking gun. Yeah, I recorded most of the main stuff. I kind of skipped through some things, but like recording wise, but like it's not that important. But most of it is there. What's with this abundance of ranged people? Alice, Graha, Kryle, all ranged. Let's see, what else? The only good thing about the side story about the missing bracelet was what in the hell was that? Like, it had the full tumbleweed and everything, and then they had a little like crab thing, and I was like, what's that? That's not a tumbleweed. The story felt like filler. Oh yeah, it was 100% filler. That's why I was like, I'm gonna do this off stream for sure. Oh my god, crab made me laugh too. Yeah. In the train scene. Okay, I was like, why are we outfitting this fucking train with wood? It's going to catch on fire, and like that's not armor for the cerulean tank thing that is like in here. Like, that makes no sense. It's like, okay, we have to protect it so it doesn't like, you know, light on fire. Let's put this very burnable like material as armor. I'm like, oh, okay. What does it conduct electricity? Well, I mean, it's still gonna catch on fire. The duel looks so silly. Oh yeah. What in the Xenoblade Chronicles am I looking at now? Oh, we're towing the line. Yeah. Get on, losers. Oh, I get it now. These are the... Why did you do a little... Okay, you know what? You deserve to die. What's that little fucking spin you did?
I may.
The fucking spin. That's so stupid. It's a bit inexcusable, but I have to. I'm never gonna make it. I would have been back at the level 95 dungeon, and I think I played it till 3 a.m. yesterday, and then I played more today, like a total of like five hours, and I'm only here. So yeah, I did have some breaks. I played Zenless, so oh my god, why donuts? So I took a break for that. I took a break for food. Took a break to go to the grocery store. Yeah. Fucking love Vanguard. The Etu game. Yes. It's actually strangely fun. Maybe it's just because it's different. Very simple, but like I've been enjoying it a little bit. I love the style. Like for whatever reason, the animations seem a lot better in that game. I guess because they use it so often, but they're like super bouncy, and like I'll take it. I mean, excuses. You know, Toki tax. I'll do it after this. I'll do it now then, even. Here's him being a goober. Oh yeah, I had hummus today. I've never had it before. Pretty good. So the usual then. Yeah. On the couch. Really? Yeah, I've never had. Ayo, I love hummus. Yeah, I think I was under the impression. 6 rocks at pita bread. I don't have pita bread. I have cucumbers. I was eating it with cucumbers and olives and feta cheese. It kind of worked out. Yeah. So I ate it with olives and like cucumbers. You're making me crave. This is pretty good. It was like roasted garlic hummus, so you can at least taste the garlic in it. Because sometimes when they say, "Oh yeah, it's roasted garlic," you know, taste the garlic. Then what's the point? As swift as the others, have care. Yeah, sure. Ow. What the fuck? Beware the wing blade. Oh, I see. That's interesting. Interesting. I figured it was gonna do that, but now what? Not even ads? Ow. Oh shit. Got hit by the mechanic. You never know. Okay, it makes sense, but sometimes Square Enix is dumb where they don't make it turn. I deserve that. But like sometimes they don't make it turn so that it just like slides or something. I don't know. I thought like I mean, it's good that they didn't, but like funky animations that they do sometimes.
Allow me.
Thank you. Oh, Raika fell off. What the fuck? It's my first time. Fuck off. Ooh, even the treasure coffers are different. Oh, is this where you get it? Why do I get all the maiming gear? I got maiming gear in my other one too. That looks so funny. Wait. That's great. Don't worry, performed much worse than you did. What the hell, Therapy? Therapy, how can you live like this? Oh shit. I did not, in fact, live. God damn it, Theory. Bitch, you live like this.
If I may.
Oh, I miss Graha. The boy is back. He's on an adventure for real. He's here to eat tacos. Rahal the taco eater TM. Okay, wait. I have another thing. When I saw what you call Estinian in Western 14, like, he's like, yeah, try the sabotender. I'm like, why were we making fun of Graha TM for eating tacos when fucking Estinian here is eating all this shit? This man's out here on a food tour, an actual food tour, and we made fun of Graha instead. I can't believe this is Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Okay, I'll shut up.
Hold still.
This is literally just touring. What do you mean cactus is delicious? I know. But the fact is they didn't serve cactus. So where is he eating the cactus from? A nopal. It doesn't matter. They didn't serve it. Why is he eating? Shadow, do you like this because it reminds you of Origin? Smile. Hi, Toki. Smile. I take that as a yes. How's Astro, by the way? Oh, it's fine. I need to stop muscle memorying when I load into a new instance to pull cards. Where's zone is Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and I'm not gonna apologize. It kind of was. It was just long, just to be long. Wait, we need to We need to hurt Shadow a little bit. Oh, wait, that's not the right one. Here. We're fighting. This is your entertainment. I mean, I could put on the other one if you like. Why do these things always have donut AoEs? I had an issue with Orange's music. Okay, maybe I did. Oh, fancy. Okay, I'll stop. AoE, I assume. Oh, it hurts. I love it. It hurts, but it hurts. All right, what is this? Holy shit. Thermi, how did you love this part? This boss of the packet. What is this? Oh. I see. Oh, I get it now. Holy shit, I get it now. A motion sensor bomb, thanks, I guess. Oh my god, this is neat. I love that. I love that, actually. That's funny. Great. Oh, it's useless. Just fight as a Picto. Like he's just like, ew, this added circles. Yes. Too easy. Yeah, throw me. Too easy. I'll be like, do you ever wish that time would just stop? Shut up. Oh. New armor. Bro. It's just two of them. Can we move onward? Thank you. Well, can you please use our cooldowns?
If I may.
No peeling and caster chest piece. Ooh. Well, hopefully I actually see it. I haven't seen healer. I barely have seen healer pieces in a while. Yeah, I think if it's like one or two mobs, then I can force the NPCs to get another one. But if it's like multiple and they're tanking like 8 mobs, I don't think they can. I don't think with what I have right now, I'll be able to heal them through it. Hit the hardest in the dungeon. Those birds fucking hurt. The hardest in the dungeon. Oh, when I just made her tank like 4 of them, 5 of them. Oh look, is this part of the dungeon? One who's tanked this several times, the bird's the most dangerous part of the dungeon. I trust you. That's such a neat new skill. I also just make her tank everything in this dungeon. What else do I have to replace out? All my accessories. That's the big one. I still can't believe they're giving me a third essential dignity. I don't need it, but I'll take it. Not the healer. Alpha knows someone can deal with the consequences.
If I may.
Try this.
Can't wait till they make changes and give me a 30-second draw, probably. Or give me like 2 charges. I don't know. Mm-hmm. This is a serious breach should be allowed. That's not a serious breach should be allowed, but it ends now. Who the fuck are you? Xander the Snake Skinner? We redeem our honor with your lives. Okay. Maxing your train into this place. I only got here when the dungeon started. Oh, I thought it was pretty interesting and silly, but they gave Erenville a gun, so I'm happy. I guess that's the closest I'm gonna get to them giving Erenville a gun. Stack all the cards on Wooklamont. Oh, never mind.
Back off.
I really want him to just have copious amounts of explosives in his backpack. Yeah. Wow, we're doing quarters again. Yay! This guy's kind of dying. What else is there? You can't only have that and a tank buster. Okay, thank you. Oh, over already. Yes. Now he revives. What the hell? For the souls you made me waste this day. Are you like soul sucking people into energy? Excuse you? Is that what's going on? What in the fuck is this? Oh, that's interesting. Holy shit. Oh, that's first. Oops. I thought because his sword was there, he was gonna slash there first. Oh well. Oh. You know, I should decide to like finally do focus target. I put up focus target as I see the word rear. I was like, this is gonna be bad. Jeremy, how do you like this boss?
Something special for you.
Actually easier. Oh, okay. I love the coil scream. Here's 3 cast bars in my MSQ. Oh, that's big. I died. That's a big AoE. Raika, what?
Try this.
Leave me below. It's my first time. I'm learning. Also, I loved when I was taking that one dungeon as a Pictomancer. I abused the shit out of Smudge. I love that skill. Whenever there's like a spread with AoEs, like that shit saved me. Because I didn't trust anyone else to move. What do you mean Raika this? You know, I'm not used to having to reapply a focus target in a dungeon. Because it goes away. Okay, stinky. See, I'm not used to having to reapply a. I have to reapply a force focus target. Okay, how can you tell? I guess it makes sense, I guess. Maybe. Thanks for the follow. All right, what's a rotation? I'll fish to keep myself occupied till you get back to where you were in the fight. What do you mean? He's almost dead. It's fine. I figured it out. I'm not that bad. And I leveled. All right, mister. Are you sucking up souls to live? Because if you are, what the fuck? Holy shit, I leveled up. I'm fucked in story. I have to keep on going. It's essential and dignity. Let's go. They gave me my third one. Let's go. Wait, what the hell? Does this always drop from here? Minion. I got a minion. Oh wait, I got the caster jacket. Wait. Oh, I got the healer one too. Huh. I got the healer one and the caster one. Can't believe we're edge runners now. Wait, there's a minion. A minion and 2 jackets. The minion. I'll do it when I get out. I'm not gonna wear this stupid ass coat outside though. I love the Pikachu hoodie.
What greeted us was not the home that I had left behind.
Aww.
There was no mistaking we had reached Yassulani. And yet, it was wholly unlike my memories. The lands of my childhood had changed beyond imagining. To where had I returned? We tread on. The darkened skies above a mirror to my
Okay, crackpot theory.
with fear and uncertainty.
Maybe the dome is like a pocket space that like teleports this area with another area.
Sar. This cannot be Yassulani, can it?
I'm joking, but like mini motorbike. Yeah, it looks like a mini motorbike. Am I free? Oh, I'm free. Oh, there it is. Oh wait, did it not? Powerful mark. Oh, can I not summon it right now? Wait a minute. Hey. Hey. Is there a hunt? Is there an S rank in here? Or is there an A rank or something? I'm getting powerful mark thing. I was preparing something strange, but this, it's like another world. Don't understand. Can I really not summon a minion here? I can't. It's all over. Okay, where is this? I kind of want to see the S rank. Where's the S rank? Just got the relay for it. Where is the S rank? Wait, you know, maybe I should do this. It's probably somewhere where I can't even get to. Let's distractions. Let's go. Oh. Oh, it's all the way over there. And trees have been insanely shitty, yeah. Oh no, it's okay. I usually have it off. They're just shouting about this. I just needed to know where it was. Oops, I fell. I think it's above me, right? Yeah, it's above me. They're probably gonna pull. Oh, they're about to pull. They said pull at 11. Oh no, they pulled it. Hee. I probably won't get probably won't get credit for it, but I can pretend. Oh shit. I can't see. People are dead. My frames are dying. Oh, it doesn't do anything to me. Okay. Well, I've contributed. Need you, please. No. Oh, I'm dead. That affected me. Why did the first one not count then? I was like standing in it. Oh, MSQ, good. Well, at least I know where the S rank in this one is. That's a lot of dead people. That's a lot of dead people. Oh, I got 10 nuts. Let's go. Guess there's just pick and choose. Oh, I see. I guess there's just that many people there. Oh, I forgot. I have to change my spawn point. Being 600 person hunt trains. That makes sense. That's insane. At least I can fly now. Oh, whoa. Is this where everyone's waiting for? Is that where everyone's waiting for the super phosphate? Happy Mountain Gate. Yeah. Yeah. Seeing like 500 people in the area and you know why they're here for. Oh wait, why did I need to also do roulette on Picto because it's like a level behind. One abandon the instance. Okay. Lvl, I'm sorry to say, but I think your hometown's dead. Doesn't make sense. The tower, was it always there? No, definitely not. Nor the wall over there. Material's not something we use in Tural. It's closer to what we saw at the gate to the Golden City, or those mechanical soldiers. A massive structure couldn't possibly be built in so short a time. Then I'm inclined to assume we've been transported to another location, or perhaps... Well, speculation will avail us not. We need to learn more before we can draw conclusions. Let's take a look around then. Pocket dimension. We're in a pocket dimension. Okay. Northwest. It looks like a train station, doesn't it? I must the Lvl97 station where the passengers disembarked. Perhaps we'll find someone to talk to there. Let's go and investigate. It's like when two parallel worlds smushed together. And everything's familiar except not. I don't know. Don't quote. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about. Northwest. West. Oh, perfect. What the fuck is up there? What the shit kind of Honkai Star Rail are we dealing with now? I'm pretty sure this is the Lvl97 station. From the state of it, I swear it was abandoned years ago. I'm not sure what to make this. We should look around a bit more. Apparently, I'm being calls for an S. I don't know if Etu means SS rank or just an S rank. Like the one that spawns after the S rank or just the S rank. And it was a mistype. I don't know. The building is a rotting husk. It's clearly been many years since anyone lived here. Pocket dimension. We have traveled to the future. Tracks are heavily rusted. It would seem they haven't been tended to for a long while. You find a train turntable. Thick layers of rust suggest it has been used in years. Pocket dimension. Finished poking around, have you? Let's gather everyone then. I want you all to take a look at this. One of the mechanical soldiers, long since broken apparently. I say its presence confirms that this is indeed Zoral Jaw's domain we're in. What about the rest of you? Did you learn anything? All evidence suggests that this is Lvl97 station. And I have no doubt we're in Lvl97, but I don't understand why these buildings are so run down. They were completed barely a year ago. For new structures to deteriorate and enormous ones to appear in a flash. I didn't know better. I'd say time flows differently here. such a thing even possible? We have encountered this phenomenon before, as it so happens. Though it may be difficult to believe, our world is one but of several. Ours but one of several. In some respects, they are similar to one another, and others wholly different. We call them reflections. Simply put, the rift between dimensions causes time to flow at a different pace in each world. While hours pass in one, years may have come and gone in another. But if this is Yasulani, then we should still be in the source. The flow of time should be synchronized. Not sure I follow all this talk of reflections and dimensions, but if Erenville says this is Yasulani, then it must be. The village is a little further along, right? Erenville. Oh, yes, it's a short distance to the northwest. Yasulani. Yas. Let's head there next then. Rather than talk theory, it's always better to confirm things firsthand. May I be of us? Oh no. It's still functioning. Doesn't seem to be hostile, at least. Perhaps we can ask it some questions. Tell us where we are. Able to confirm credentials. Please present citizen identification. Seems it's broken after all. Too strange by half. Let's leave it be and get going. Are those lightning rods? Would you accompany me for a moment? There's something I wish to investigate. Oh, barely getting any accessories. It's just strictly left side armor, and some of it I had to pop even. Northeast. Look there, the lightning appears to be drawn to those pole-shaped structures over yonder. The design suggests there's some manner of lightning rod. Let's go take a closer look. Why are we going closer towards it? Material appears to be the same as that used in the mechanical soldiers and warships. On closer inspection, it appears to bear fine etchings, rather reminiscent of arcane runes as these. Expect they're not merely decorative. I would post its use to harness lightning as a source of energy. Quite impressive technology. I'll share this observation with Stola. For a blessing, the dome doesn't appear to interfere with link pearls. Thanks for accompanying me. Let's head to the village and find the others. Northwest. What in the world?
My home. It's in ruins. But why? What happened here? And where is everyone?
Anvil, I don't know how to break this to
I had a
you.
look in a few of the other houses, but they had clearly been abandoned.
Damn it all. None of this makes sense.
Excuse me? Are you looking for someone?
It's you.
I apologize for giving you a fright. However, I did have reason to keep to the shadows. Sorolja has told me a great deal about you.
Sorolja?
Greetings, and welcome to the realm of Alexandria. I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
Queen of Reason?
If you are the Queen of Reason, is there perhaps a...
Yes, if you mean to ask if there is a King of Resolve. Sorolja holds that title, and together do we reign.
Then you're both behind the attack on Tuliyollal.
And I doubt you're here to offer us a warm reception.
No, you have it all wrong. I am not come to fight. Sorolja rules alongside me, but that is a matter of expedience. In truth, we are at odds, he and I. It is at considerable risk to myself and my people that I come before you to beg your aid.
Don't I trust
Our
you?
aid. I'll admit I cannot imagine King Sorolja is keen to share and share alike. But if what you say is true, you're still the queen.
Indeed. But I was once the sole ruler of Alexandria. Until one day, he appeared, bent on conquest. In my weakness, I feared his power. So I persuaded him to forego violence and strike a bargain. I would remain queen, and he would receive technology that would empower him to achieve even loftier ambitions, along with the knowledge to use it. A gamble, to be sure, but if it might spare my people...
If I may, the dome surrounding these lands was erected but recently. How is it he was able to not only invade, but instate a new system of leadership in a mere matter of days?
I've never heard of your realm. And this place is, or at least was, Yassolani. The house I grew up in is still here. But 3 years ago, that tower and these strange contrivances weren't. Nor was our village in ruins. Where did you come from? And what happened to the people who lived here? You must know!
I realize how confusing this all must be. Truth be told, I don't fully understand it myself. What I can say is that one day, people from your Tuliyollal suddenly appeared here in Alexandria. Or perhaps it was we who found ourselves in Tuliyollal. Until but recently, we were completely unaware of events taking place beyond the barrier surrounding our realm.
Does this not remind you of the Crystal Tower? How after the 8th Umbral Calamity, we devised a means to transport the Spire across time and space from the source unto the first. Granted, this is on a much larger scale, if that is indeed what has happened. Not only the people and structures, but also the surrounding environment. Regardless, the people of Lakeland perceived the arrival of the Crystal Tower much as the Queen describes her own experience. Sudden and inexplicable.
That means the source is gonna
Well,
explode.
You appear to have a better grasp of our circumstances than we do. Indeed, more than I dared hope. In which case, a closer examination of the effects of this phenomenon may afford us more insights. Allow me to take you to the outskirts. A number of the Shatona live there as well. Perhaps your acquaintances are among them.
Hold on. If we accept, there's no guarantee we're not walking into a trap.
But if we're to defeat Zorolja, we need to understand how he grew so strong. Besides...
You're right.
Queen Sphene, before we go, Your Majesty, I have to ask, did you really have nothing to do with the attack on Tulihyolol?
Noble Wuklamart, shall we dispense with the formalities? I'll not deny the soldiers and airships that attacked your people are products of Alexandria. But it was Zorolja, not we, who fashioned them into weapons of war and laid siege to Tulihyolol.
So he alone is to blame.
No, I may not have prosecuted this war, but I nevertheless bear responsibility for it.
Perhaps. I know next to nothing about you, let alone what you've been through. So by all means, show us around. I think we'll learn a lot from meeting more people.
He's learning. Also, I know that I got distracted, but Metric, thanks for the resub. Mark are over. Now it's time to save the Banui boy. Yeah. He looks so devastated. I mean, if your home was destroyed, wouldn't you look like him? Isn't it a little odd? Yeah.
Is that concern or suspicion? If things should take a turn for the worse, might I call upon your aid?
Like hella suspicious.
I jest, of course. But you do strike me as the most capable here.
I don't trust you. To the west. Okay. I think it goes without saying, but we're not going to trust her just like that, right? Any way you look at it, a mysterious girl who appears out of nowhere, proclaiming herself as queen, is suspicious. Well, having established that we could be wary, we could use more information. So let's head to this place, the outskirts, and see what we learn, perhaps about Sphene as well. Here somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? South? It's up there. You're gonna be annoying, aren't you? It's like up there. I don't want to go up there. Accessible from your zone. Oh. Okay. Good to know. Thank you. To the west. Oh, I guess I can't go there because the wall's here. Yippee! Oh, they're behind me. I went too far. Oh, neat. Trust you have a similar farming facilities in Tyrol. They're completely different from ours. I got no idea what all those machines do. I settled on this approach after some trial and error. The Tyroli have their own methods of farming, which they wanted to continue employing. The environment makes it challenging. There's too much rain and not enough light. Thankfully, the use of electrope has allowed us to fortify the buildings here. It's supposed to provide what nature cannot. Electro what? Electrope. It's a material we use for myriad devices and applications. A topic for another time, perhaps. It would follow me. We're nearly to the outskirts. Is this where all the corn comes from?
Here we are. Though you'll doubtless find much of what you see in Alexandria strange, the traditional agriculture practiced in this village at least should be familiar.
Are those round trees? I don't think that's familiar. Actual people.
Queen's Fiend? What business brings her here, I wonder?
The Queen has come!
What in the Detroit Become Human gadgets do you have on your heads?
You look well, Paquine. And Katonye, I see you've already taken to your new position.
When she introduced herself as queen, I was expecting someone colder. Honestly, she reminds me of you, Namachi.
Me?
It's only natural for a ruler to love her people. And I should like to know them as best I can, even the most trifling details.
The more you come to know them, the more you grow to love them. Who they are and what they've built.
That's it. Beautifully put.
And it would appear that she is well loved in turn.
Your Majesty, you honor us with your presence. And who are these fine people?
Tuliolol's vow of resolve Wuk-Lamat and her companions. They come from beyond the barrier, but you needn't worry. They are good people and are to be treated as my honored guests.
The rumors of a link to the outside are true then. Wuk-Lamat is still so young.
We're in the future.
Oh, where are my manners? I am Popone, a leader of sorts of the people living out here.
Papone? That has a Tonawautan ring to it.
Right you are. I take it you hail from this region as well? Teshpiani, perhaps?
Yes, I do. I don't suppose you know a woman by the name of Kafkiwa?
Hakua. Oh god.
Kafkiwa. I'm afraid I'm not sure if I've ever met someone with that name.
Kiwa.
Mother isn't here. But it's a relief to know at least some of the people of Yasulani are alive and well.
Your mother, you say? Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance.
You know my mother?
I do. Yes.
Then tell me, please, where is she?
I cannot say. Not here, but I promise I will in due time.
I have a question, Pepone. Do you recall what happened the day the dome first appeared?
The barrier? Well,
And Cali Valley vibes? Kinda, yeah. I don't trust her.
I remember fixing a shelf that had collapsed after a terrible earthquake. Then the ground began to tremble. There was a brilliant flash of light, and then... Forgive me, my recollection of it all is rather poor.
You needn't push yourself, Popone. After 30 years, no one could blame you for not remembering.
30 years.
30 years? As in 30 years in the past?
Absurd though it may sound, there is no doubt in my mind the events that led to the joining of our lands occurred 30 years ago. Which is not to say I understand why our perceptions of the intervening time are so radically different. We only just became aware of the discrepancy when Zoralja's military base was completed, and we were at last able to venture beyond the barrier.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
30 years. Little wonder Zoralja assumed our father had already passed away.
It's not unlike how time passes differently in the First and the Source. The fluctuating space of the rift between them disrupting temporal equivalence. Perhaps the same holds true here, and time flowed faster within the dome.
Here's a piece of another reflection. Let's go, pocket dimension. Can you even communicate with Jistola?
But I strongly suspect that to be the case. And based on the Queen's account, this encampment may have come to serve as a physical bridge between the two planes, after which the dome was forced into the Source's temporal flow.
If we're to be certain of anything, we need more information. Sveen, would it be all right if we had a look around and spoke with the townspeople?
By all means.
Time to see what we can see of Alexandria, then.
She's so Medion coded, like the Medion skeleton. Which is why it's probably also not helping with me trusting her.
And its people. I may yet find familiar faces among the survivors from Yasualani.
Even if I don't understand the half of it, I would learn more of this place before we confront Zorolja.
Perhaps you'd care to see how we make our living. Though we have always prided ourselves on the use of traditional Tonawatan farming methods, the use of electro-fueled technologies has led to countless agricultural innovations.
I would join you as well.
Ma'am, please, you needn't trouble yourself.
It's no trouble at all. And I promise not to cause any manner of distraction.
Her hair is so
Reassuring
interesting.
words, or they would be had I not heard them countless times before. Very well, but do be careful.
Of course. I shall proceed with the utmost care. Now then, if you two would follow me, we can begin the tour.
I can't say that I trust her yet, but I trust that her affection for these people is genuine. And that's enough for me.
Well, they're all fake people. She's like liking them because they're fake. Oh yes, I love my little dolls that I get to play with. This fake thing I made. I don't know, I'm joking. I don't know. What the fuck? Data cable. The purple goop. Electrope has done much to improve the efficiency of their farming, but hasn't replaced everything. People want to preserve their old way of life, and we did not want to force ours upon them. We went to such lengths to do that our cultures could coexist, even going so far as to learn our tongue. I'm sure everyone appreciated that. Communication was thankfully not an issue, for the Turali tongue is surprisingly similar to Alexandrian. Of course, there are words and phrases for which there is no equivalent, but those can be taught with minimal effort. So, through mutual respect, understanding, and patience, we Alexandrians and Turali have learned a great deal from one another. I'm sure there's much you wish to learn as well, so please, if you have questions, do not hesitate to ask. Rather than bore you with the lengthy explanations, let's head back to the farm we passed earlier. Upia's Halo, it's called. We can speak with one of the farmers when we arrive. The Sada insert butterfly beam. Oh my god. Guess we're off to Upia's Halo. Purple drink. It's grape juice. Wait, important things. How do I navigate around this area? Good lord. If you have plus, I'm pissed off again. Oh my god. Ascension. Ugh, fine. Oh my god, I hate same. Whatever. I hate same plus, like, all of that shit. I hate it. 'Cause I don't want to think. Oh, why would you do that? What kind of crap cards did you give me? I have to play more of this. Give me the card. Oh my god. Why are you giving away all my good cards? Oh my god. Oh my god. Why did you give away the Heidelin card for a 2 card? I hate this game. Oh. Weird play, but I guess. You do you, buddy. Oh, thank God. It's over. Allow me to introduce you to Mahusa, one of the most experienced farmlands in all of Alexandria. He's well versed in myriad farming techniques. Indeed, the wealth of knowledge he has shared with the other farmers is what allows this place to flourish. Queen's Fiend, to what I owe the sudden shower of praise. My apologies for the interruption. I have come with guests from beyond the barrier. I wish to learn more of Alexandria, so I invited them to see how our crops are grown. I do hope that's alright. The rumors of visitors from the outside were true. What manner of host would we be to deny them a look around? And I gather your majesty also intended to check on things here. You know me too well, Mahusa. I thought to seize this opportunity to see how the farmers fare and perhaps pepper them with a few questions. But I do so enjoy observing and taking part in the work too. But it appears we have her permission, so please walk the grounds to your heart's content. You go on ahead. I'll keep Sveen company. Don't misunderstand. I'm not the suspicious type. Given our positions, it would make sense for us to go around together. What did you say? Fair point. Be sure not to let me out of your sight. I shall remain under Wuklamat's watchful eye. Pray, come find us after you've seen your fill and spoken with the other farmhands. So does that mean there's also topaz, malachite, okay, I'm done. Jade. Light levels appear to be fine. As for the power source, you should know about my job. I tend to the fields mostly, watering the crops, keeping the soil fertile, and so on. I admittedly took some time until I fully understood how best to carry out my duties. I also manage the lambs we use in the fields. We do our best to keep everything up to code, but should they ever start to malfunction, it is up to me to fix them. The land and sky being what they are, ensuring a rich harvest makes for constant work. Honestly, I enjoy how involved the process is. Both my parents being Alexandrian, I didn't grow up knowing much of anything about farming. Every day is an opportunity to learn and grow. Oh, an unfamiliar face. I gather this is your first time on site then. Well, this here's the storehouse, or rather the entrance. The real storehouse is underground, much more spacious, and equipped with a temperature regulation system to keep the harvest from spoiling. The entrance is so small, it's much easier to prevent wild beasts from wandering inside, which also makes it a viable facility for breeding and raising livestock. We even got a few beds down there for emergencies. Parents often complain about how Alexandrian technology and electro complicate our lives. It's just a matter of learning how things work. Take my job, for instance. I'm presently overseeing the storage of harvested crops. They'll be taken up to the tower for processing, and from there find their way to every dining table in Alexandria. The work is hard, I'll not deny, but I take great satisfaction in what we do. You guys are breeding dodos? Saying that you and yours are visitors from beyond the barrier. Is that true? So it is, which means we're connected to the outside world again. Not that I have a desire to leave, mind you. I'm quite content with the life here in Alexandria. Setting that aside, you're here to observe our work, right? As you can see, I'm in charge of livestock. Here at Yupe's Halo, we produce not only fruits and vegetables, but also meat, poultry, and eggs. Tending the animals is an absolute joy, but I have to be careful not to grow attached. It's always a little sad when they're shipped off, but a job is a job. Well, I need to get back to it, but it was nice talking to you. Please give my regards to the Queen. I see. Don't be so hard on yourself. Anyone would have been hard-pressed to deal with such a thing. Well, welcome back. My apologies for failing to notice your return. You either had your fill speaking with the farmers, then let us return to Mehusa. Well, what are your impressions of the farm? It's surprisingly normal. Oh, that's comforting to hear. Your words have served to affirm that my people do not work with undue strain. What do you think of our little tour, Lamati? But what did you call me? Is that inappropriate? My apologies. I heard the others call you by that name, and I thought... No, it's fine. As you said before, we no need for titles and formalities. As for my thoughts, I was very impressed. The machines could be used to overcome so harsh an environment is amazing. I've never seen anything like it. Feeling is understandable. Indeed, many still find the machinery behind me baffling. The system that controls the distribution of water for the fields and livestock. It's been acting up lately, though. Acting up, you say? You don't worry, my queen. It happens fairly often. Put simply, it's taken in water that had a strong lightning charge. I think some creatures have become charged up with the energy, and they're releasing it into the river we use as a source. The system would return to normal if the creatures were dealt with, but I'm reluctant to beg it of the army. You could take care of it if you like. That is most gracious of you to offer, but it's much too dangerous. Oh, it's no trouble for the Vowers Lvl97. Regardless of how the relationship between our nations may develop, there are people in need and want to help. Simple as that. Raika is even stronger than I am. It shouldn't take us long at all. Queen clicking noises. Stop! Very well, I gracefully accept, but please take all care. This ought to go even faster if you and I are searched for lightning charged fiends on our own. Good hunting. I assume I'm still in the 97 range. I still am. Oh boy. Oh, I can't pass through here. Lame. UAV activated. Southwest. Oh, that's beyond the thing. Oh, you're both all right. Thank goodness. Really needn't have worried so much. We barely broke a sweat dealing with the fiends. They're all gone now. Of course I was worried. You're my dear guest. Thank you. We truly appreciate this. Indeed, with this, we won't have to ask Zoralja's machine for help. Making a concerted effort to bolster his forces, sparing but a fraction of the people's protection. Thinks nothing of our safety, unlike Queen's Fiend. That's enough, Mihusa. If you have grievances, I will hear them later. But speak of the king now. Oh, she's right. He's never one to look after his people. Anyway, thanks for letting us tour the farm. The folk here are delightful, and it was a pleasure to meet them. You have favored us with more uplifting words. My people are my pride and joy. Never fail to let us know, nor how much you care. Of course, you're my precious family, all of you. Seem a good sort, Scene. That I'll admit. You'll forgive me if I'm not ready to lower my guard for the enemy queen just yet. For you to be called that, I dread to imagine what villainy your majesty has committed. Oh, now, this is no laughing matter. Ruler is responsible for the welfare of countless lives, and one wrong decision can lead to untold suffering. Failure is inconscionable. I believe we're done with the farm. Let's move on, shall we? Perhaps we should head back to the outskirts. I dare say your friends will also have returned by now. And thanks again for dealing with the fiends. Come and visit us anytime. You hear that? Right. I saw a Viper cosplay with like the Crypt Lurker stuff, and they had the tiny rat minion out. It was kind of funny.
What's happening over there?
It's nearly time.
I'm glad you could make it.
Are you with us?
Queen's Fiend's come to see you. We're here, Namika.
Oh,
Everything is going to be all right.
Oh, oh.
What's the matter, dear?
30 years.
It can't be. That's the bangle I gave to Namika.
You know her?
Of course I know her. She was like a mother to me.
I see. She was always willing to lend a kindly ear to others, but rarely did she ever speak of herself.
Is it really you?
She must have arrived shortly before the barrier manifested. For us, it was perhaps days, but for her...
Namika, it's me! Wuklamat!
I'm afraid her time with us is nearly at an end.
Has she no more soul cells?
She always used hers sparingly, but at her age, it wouldn't make a difference.
Ma'am, the ushers have arrived.
Thank you, Namika, for your many years of friendship. Take comfort in the knowledge that this is not the end. Be not afraid. Your memory will live on, in us.
Living on in memory. The giants share a similar belief.
Wait! Where are you taking her?
Worry not. She is being escorted to a medical facility in the tower. There we will ease her burden. I had hoped to make arrangements for her sooner, but she wished to remain here for as long as possible. I could not bring myself to refuse her.
Is there any way I might stay with her for a little while longer? We may not share the same blood, but she was my mother. Please.
Damn, she lose both her father and her mother.
Let us give them some time alone.
I was like, we should go too. We shouldn't stay here. Toki tax.
She didn't speak, but I'm grateful that I could be with her at the end. Thank you.
Island. P ticket. Okay. Fine. There. This weirdo.
It's not the end.
Will be harvested.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that we have much to discuss. Where shall we begin?
With what we can be reasonably certain of, perhaps. Between what we have witnessed and the testimony of Alexandria's inhabitants, it's safe to say that two distinct lands have indeed become one. What's more, having met Namika, there is no denying the divergence in the passage of time. Taken together,
Future.
these phenomena strongly suggest that some manner of cross-rift displacement has occurred. Specifically, the displacement of Alexandria from another reflection to the source.
It does seem the most likely explanation.
What perplexes me, however, is the scale of said displacement. It far exceeds what could conceivably be achieved with a void gate, or even with the Crystal Tower. In essence, we are dealing with a localized instance of dimensional compression. The Ascians would no doubt liken it to a rejoining. Which invites the question, how was such a feat accomplished?
I wish that I had an answer for you, but this talk of reflections and dimensions is well beyond my understanding.
I don't believe you.
I can only tell you that we lived peacefully under the barrier's protection for many, many years, until the day that peace was suddenly broken.
If I may clarify, the barrier predates Alexandria's displacement.
By several hundred years, yes. To when the continent we call home was ravaged by a devastating cataclysm. The barrier was erected to isolate us from the surrounding land's noxious influence.
I see. And it was only later that it was whisked away, along with its contents, by means unknown.
In other words, Sphinx as lost as the rest of us, right? The Alexandrians didn't mean to end up in Tural.
God, you're fucking hiding something.
Ah, but of course, our next stop ought to be Everkeep. That tower over yonder. Once you have been registered as my guests, you will have access to Solution 9 and its residential district, where you will doubtless gain invaluable insight into Alexandria's state of affairs. Unfortunately, I cannot take you directly to where Zoralja resides.
That you'd let us in it all goes a long way toward proving you're not content to let Zoralja do as he pleases. But we're not talking about a simple difference of opinion here. I've come to avenge my father. And to do so, I intend to take Zoralja's life. Are you willing to stand by and allow Alexandria's king to be slain?
A fair question. Permit me to answer it thus. My people come first. Their welfare is paramount. I will do everything in my power to keep them from harm. It is a ruler's duty. Now, I am off to register you at Everkeep. It may take some time, but you shall find the entrance open to you in due course. Oh, and ere I forget, your mother, Kafkiwa, you might try the Thunder Yards to the east.
The Thunder Yards? Is that where she is?
I'm afraid I can say no more than that. Make for the Thunder Yards and all will be made clear.
Don't trust her.
It's not as if we have other pressing business. Not until we can get into this Everkeep anyway. Thank you for earlier. And for being a friend to Namika these past 30 years. It means a lot to me.
Namika? I'm sorry, but I don't know who you mean.
What? We were just with her. If this is some sort of a joke, it isn't funny.
I don't mean to give offense, but I honestly have no idea who you are talking about. I'm sorry.
How can you not know who she is? You're in charge here. She was under your care.
Then in all likelihood, my memories of her have been stored in the cloud.
Oh my god, there's cloud storage here.
Any person seemingly forgotten without reason is probably there, in the cloud. Oh, I really must be getting back to work. If you'll excuse me.
No cloud gaming. What's going on? How could Popone suddenly forget about Namika? If he never knew her? Does anything have happened to others as well, I wonder? Only one way to find out. Let's make inquiries about Namika in the area. We can reconvene afterwards at the 8th rate. All the things I need to gather later. Old woman named Namika. I'm afraid I don't know that person. I'm sorry I couldn't be of help. I do recall caring for someone until recently. And you say it was a woman named Namika? Well, I can't swear certain if it was her. I wouldn't worry. I'm sure she's just been taking it up to the cloud. What's that? Do I know a Namika? Never met anyone by that name, and I worked at the outskirts for a good while now. If she spent time here, I would remember. Future. Did I touch this aetheryte? I didn't. It was the same for everyone. A single person remembers Namika. It's as if the memory of her has been purged from their minds. Such a thing might be done with magic. To alter the memory of so many at once would be a tremendous undertaking. You would have felt a surge of ether corresponding to the act too. I sensed none of that in the moment. Neither did I, but I did notice something else. Right before our proponent seemingly forgot, a light in the device on his head began to blink. There be a connection. Someone also said about soul cells. But who might we ask about this? If we continue making such inquiries, I expect we would only cause confusion. Indeed, if we can't readily solve the mystery about Namika, perhaps we could search for Kikuchia? I forget how to pronounce her name. Being said to try the Thunder Yards. Be in this direction. What the heck is that? Impossible. Huh? Another kind of mechanical soldier. It looks dangerous. We better destroy it. Oh no. It's one of the Pokemons. Kapkiwa, thank you. Can we give chase? You understood our words. It might be worth asking it some questions. Lvl, are you right? You look like you've seen a ghost. It's nothing. I'm fine. Well, it went off in that direction we're headed anyway, so let's try to track it down. Buddy, are you okay? You're going through some trauma. I mean, considering Wook just lost her mother and father within a span of like 2 hours, like I'm surprised she's put together somehow. I'm surprised they didn't make us do a stealth mission. Found it. To the northeast. That must be bound for the mines. On then. But it could well be a trap, so let's not rush in too quickly. I heard faint voices come from inside. Well, it's locked, but we're still going in, of course. Oh god. You would. Oh, hello. Thank you for being so convenient right here. I can hear them. Several people up ahead. I can make out their conversation with the echoing. Keep going. Stay on your guard. Got stuck there. Would have been funny. It would have been fine. The resistance. It's mad.
What is this?
Ironville!
A trap?
Oh.
It really is you!
Mm.
Huh?
Who?
I just had to get a look at you in the light. And I can still hardly believe my eyes. But it is you, my darling Elder.
My darling, what now?
Oh my god. A lot bigger than I thought.
Oh, it's so good to see you, my fussy little bun bun. But what are you doing here? What brings you all this way?
Are you all right? I think that's the only appropriate thing to say at this point for him.
Why the long face? Aren't you happy to see me after all this time?
I know that laugh anywhere. Mother?
Wait. Since when was your mother a weird floating thing?
And what have we
Called head a fussy little bun bun. No, you do it.
I knew I recognized that adorable fuzzy face. Ellenespear was always so excited whenever you invited him over to play. You remember me, I hope?
I can't say that I do.
Oh my god.
You know my father?
Not obvious.
Appearances notwithstanding, it would seem this is my mother, Kafkiwa.
I'm sorry?
Oh, but this won't do. Come in! Friends of my Ellenespear are always welcome.
That kind of mother, huh?
Ask is a little forewarning, but no.
Just when I thought I was starting to get a handle on this place. How are things still getting stranger?
As far as I can tell, this is indeed my mother. I can think of few people in the world quite so spirited. As to what's happened, we'll need to ask her. What is this music playing? Let's hear what she has to say. Ooh, funky. I like it. FF9 remix, nice. By Smooth Music. So wonderful to meet you all. And the students of Aldesion. It's been a while since I heard that name. Dare I ask the reason for your appearance? Well, it's just a body that I control remotely. I use this for operations. Members of a resistance organization, Oblivion, as we call ourselves. Our goal is to thwart Zoraljaw's ambitions for conquest. I knew it was a resistance faction. As the leader, it's prudent that I remain where I can't be easily found. I see, whimsical appearances notwithstanding, yours is a serious cause. Right you are. Truth be told, Oblivion was founded for an altogether different purpose. That is? As I expect you've already noticed, everything you see within this dome, the buildings, the people, the very earth beneath our feet, is a fusion of two worlds. Stopping such a fusion was Oblivion's original mission. I can't believe we're in Xenoblade Chronicles 3 territory. Then does that mean you know who or what is responsible for it? I'm afraid not. This was a long time ago, but our mission statement has become more of a legend that's passed down to members. By the time we joined, our sole objective was stopping Zoraljaw. But failed to do that, and now he's taking his army outside the dome. Whenever you wear those strange devices on your heads, does that have something to do with your work? You mean this? The regulator, the pinnacle of electrope technology, and that we don't wear it is indeed related to our operations. What exactly does it do? Allow me to explain. Regulators have two primary functions. The first, as the name suggests, is the regulation of the wearer's reserve of souls. Should they die, the regulator expends a soul to bring them back to life. Reserve? You mean people walk around carrying spare souls? They do. Souls are packaged in cells, and they can be used to replenish the life force that is lost due to sudden deaths, such as in accidents. They do nothing for those who die of old age, though. Distribution of soul cells is based on one's work evaluation to encourage exemplary performance while fulfilling their duties. I always carry a few souls in my pockets. Souls as a common resource and payment for services rendered. But the question is, where are you getting these souls? Are you harvesting people? Harvesting people. Ask the question. Voice and practice of consuming others for the ether comes to mind. Similarly, I expect that the act comes with some risk. Thank you, Graha. Well, that side story wasn't for nothing. That is prevented through memory management, a process in which regulators also play a role. Memory management is the reason everyone has forgotten Namika's existence. Regulators are constantly recording the memories of their wearer, so if they should suddenly die, their memories can be refreshed as part of the restoration process. This is how they preserve one's identity and sense of self. However, the regulators are also triggered when someone else dies. The reason being is that the regulators forcibly extract memories relating to the deceased from anyone wearing one. Why would they do such a thing? It's a kindness bestowed upon the people by Everkeep's core system, so that no one has to suffer the pain of loss. Well, this is what it is meant by their memories being in the cloud. Indeed, all memories of the deceased are wiped from the minds of the people and archived in the system. A frightening function of the regulators, an integral step in soul cell production. You see, when a person dies of natural causes, their soul is temporarily housed within the regulator. It's then delivered to a facility where memories are separated from the soul. Result is a fresh soul cell, free of impurities, ready for distribution and consumption. Meanwhile, the memories are stored in the core system to be remembered forever. And this is why people are happy here. On its surface, it's similar to the Yokui's philosophy, but I see nothing noble or comforting in it. Well, it doesn't seem so terrible to me personally. All comes down to what you're used to, I suppose. Like the barrier encasing Alexandria, the system was created to overcome the calamity that transformed the world hundreds of years ago. Amidst the mounting death toll, scientists used Electrope to devise a means to save what lives they could so that the nation could endure. I understand the people of Alexandria did what they believed was best to save the people. I just find it hard to believe that the Tirali would also accept this way of living. It came as a shock to us as well. In fact, a great many were opposed to it. Which is why the use of regulators was never compulsory. The people have always been free to go without them if they so wish. She didn't strike me as the sort of ruler to impose her will on others. Oh, so have you already met? The one who suggested we come to the Thunder Yards in the first place. She also says she wants to help us stop Zerelja. I'll be kind her to point you in my direction. Speak so candidly as well. Whatever her motives, she has given the people a choice: live with the risk of true death or the security of the regulators. Everything that lives must someday die. That is the natural order of things. Quite right, but however you feel about them, it would be easier to understand what the regulators are capable of if you saw it for yourself. I know just the person to show you, and as luck would have it, they should be starting work right about now. We're gonna see exactly. Come with me and you'll find out. Also, major plotline in FF Type 0 for the other 4 people who also played that game. I barely remember Type 0. Oh my god, Fuko. Everyone here good. It is responsibility of the Thunder Yards hunters to fell any fiends found wandering the area. I mean, acquaintance of mine, Strika, one of these hunters. Fuck off. Akira, what are you doing here and with so many friends? Apologies for the interruption, but I was hoping they might observe you at work. Hunting, you mean? That's fine, I guess. Hold on, I assumed they were all wearing special regulators like Queen's Fiend's crown, but they aren't wearing anything at all. It's much too dangerous to be here without one. What if they're struck by lightning or attacked by beasts? I assure you they're all quite capable of looking after themselves. If anything should go amiss, I will take full responsibility. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Danger side, there isn't really much to see. Akia said that you're a hunter, but wouldn't it be easier for those mechanical soldiers to guard this place? Of Kiwa. It would, if not for the fact they're weak to lightning. Thunderyard being what it is, they've been ordered to steer clear. Some good they are, eh? But these facilities are vital to the upkeeping of Alexandra's infrastructure, so it falls to hunters like me to deal with any fiends. Given the danger, we're well compensated for our work. It's a perfect profession for anyone looking to build up savings. Special selection of souls for hunters isn't terrible either. Brought this lot here to see the danger you speak of. If it's not too much trouble to ask. Of course, in which case it'd be a shame to waste my efforts on just any old beast. Y'all can handle yourselves in a fight, right? Cause a ruckus slaying what critters you see nearby, there's a chance he'll draw out something worthy of a demonstration. Of the hundreds of lightning strikes they've been hit with over the years. True. Not sure I understand, but I suppose we each slay what we can. We've done the 100 dodge thing in FF10. Is that whenever the wall gets close to like choke towers, they instead get struck with lightning and just shrug it off. I believe it. I don't know what's going on. Yoshi's just yelling at Cinder about being a wall thief. Oh. You know what? I'm not surprised. I'll yell at them. I did, don't worry. Well, I noted it down. helping out a fellow person. Will help you. It's fine, really. I face worse. Just watch. Rip her. I like the looks of it. Let us help. No. Look out. Ah! It was all avoidable if you just let us help. Well preserved. She needs healing. Didn't they just explain this to you? What about the rampaging monster? That was embarrassing. The bastard caught me off guard. Mad? Seriously, let us help. Told you not to worry. Only take a moment. In a release. Ah. I too could never. Just like Soralja. Come on, let's get out of here. We're in a whole dungeon where that happened. Finally, Cannon Monk. That's also a function of the regulator? That's the Monk PvP LB. I understand now how Zoralja was able to return from the dead and defeat Papa, but I'm not sure what we saw at the end there. As soon as the regulator turned red, it was as if you were possessed. Your movements became... Don't tell me, you empower yourself with the soul of a beast. Reminded of the serpentine soldier we encountered at Vanguard who did the same. So you crossed paths with one of the king's elite. Such a form can only be achieved when gorging yourself on souls. You could do the same in theory, but it's incredibly dangerous. Besides, it's not as if they'd allow hunters to carry that many souls to begin with. No one's asking the question. Where do we get the souls? Well, I should be getting back to work. Take care. It can't be when they die of natural causes. They're fucking harvesting it. There you have it. Regulators can be loaded with two kinds of souls. Those of people and those of beasts. Souls of people can be used to grant the user paternal... Words are hard. Naturally, they also be used to ensure no one suffers an untimely death. Souls from peeps who perished for being lost in IKEA. Natural causes being my fist. Natural 11 causes right. They all work in much in the same fashion, agreeing with the strength of the chosen animal. If, for example, you use the soul of a wolf, you would grow more agile and feral, as you saw with Raika. Several of the same type at once, however, would result in physical changes. Your teeth might become fangs, your nails claws. Too many, and you'll become more beast than man. It was formed through the souls of other beings. It becomes more and more reminiscent of Void Scent. Yet unlike the Void, where the cycle of death and rebirth is simply broken, souls here are forcibly taken before they might reach the ethereal sea. It means to achieve similar ends. Cycle to which all within the dome are bound. This is wrong. This is all wrong. It's indeed hard to accept, being so far removed from our own beliefs. Perhaps more shocking is that the technology to achieve all this was developed hundreds of years ago. The of the reflections are surprising indeed. It's literally the Thunderdome. Well, we all have our thoughts on souls. For now, the important thing is we know what powers Ralja has at his disposal. One thing to separate corporeal aether from incorporeal aether, but to strip memories from the soul entirely is unprecedented technology. No longer only Tuliolo is concerned. With his newfound powers, Ralja has become a real threat to the entire world. Indeed, he has to be stopped no matter the cost. Just to gain an insight to the use of souls in Alexandria. Shocking, I know. I was overwhelmed myself at first. I expect you'll need some time to digest it all. But for now, let's head back to Earth and Sky. That's right. Something I want to discuss with everyone. Let's take a moment before we head back into the tunnel. Yummy souls. No! Sorry for delaying us, but I have some thoughts I need to share. Both technology and values, it's plain there's a wide gulf between Tuliolol and Alexandria. While Zaralja knows everything about us, we know hardly anything about what he's become. Indeed, we haven't even seen what lies within the enormous tower Everkeep. So here, I'd like to make a proposal. That is, we work with Kakiwa and her people. We need to learn as much as we can about the enemy. The quickest way would be to join hands with Oblivion. Only just met them, I know, and we shouldn't be too quick to trust, but the fact remains that they share our desire to stop Shualja. Fiend 2 claims to be at odds with the King of Resolve. May I ask why you would cooperate with Oblivion instead? Simple, really. Their leader is Arenville's mother. Meanwhile, whatever Fiend may feel, she's a ruler of this nation. There's a greater risk in working with her, and less reason to take her at her word. A fair point. Ignoring Zaralja, we must assume that his arrangement with Fiend was not made without some consideration. All I know is that it would be heartening to have allies in this strange realm. I think everyone agreed that any help we can get would be welcome. Hold on, there's no guarantee that it's actually my mother behind the machine. Now seeing her in the flesh, we can't rule out the possibility of a ploy. Turns out to be a trap. We endanger not only ourselves, but everyone in Tuliolol. As you say, we have no proof that it's really Kakiwa. But I make my proposal in full awareness of this. Whether we're going to war or striving for peace, we need to learn as much as we can. Otherwise, we can't hope to do anything meaningful. As it stands, we know too little about this realm. We need to remedy that. We need to study the enemy, and when the time comes, strike down Zaralja, Flickit, and all. What's more, I trust you, Arenville. You always had great instincts, honed from your time training under your mother. What if I'm wrong? What if sentiment is clouding my judgment? The trap them will deal when it's sprung. That's always the way of it with you. Fine. If you're set on this, then I'll say no more. It's settled. Let's head inside and secure ourselves some new allies. Kiwa, there's something I need to tell you and your people. I came here for no other reason than to strike down Zoralja. But I thought he was your brother. You really mean to kill your own kin? I mean, he did it first. My kin invaded our nation and murdered our people. As vow resolved, it falls to me to bring him to account. I'm prepared to do what I must, and I won't hesitate when the time comes. Like us, you and yours oppose Zoralja. In light of this, I propose that we work together to stop him once and for all. Realize that this is sudden. That is a gamble to trust someone you've only just met. But I would trust in the conviction of anyone who shares my goal, so fight with me. I beg of you. As you say, our goals align, and I don't doubt your resolve in the least. If I had proposed working together, I would have done so instead. Truth be told, it's been tough going at it alone. While we gathered ample intelligence, we don't have the strength to take decisive action. Besides, how could we not trust you? My only son is with you, my fussy little bun. He's all the reason I need. It's decided. Here's to a fruitful collaboration. Thank you, Kakiwa. Everyone. Together we'll achieve great things, I'm sure of it. Let's not waste any time. We've been wondering about Zoralja's whereabouts. Is there a palace inside that tower? After a fashion, the king resides in the uppermost level. While Queen Sveen has a penchant for going out in public, he seldom shows himself. What's more, his movements are highly classified. Not even his commanders are privy to that information. If everyone knows he is at any given time, it could only be the queen. We don't know his whereabouts. Zoralja will eventually march on Tuliolol again. That's when we can go after him. The drawback is we'd have to wait for the invasion to happen. Innocents would be put in harm's way. There's also the possibility that he'll leave everything to his minions and not command the army in person. No, he'll take the field. What makes you so certain? Brother has always yearned to surpass our father. That's why he attacked Tuliolol. After waiting for 30 years, the first thing he wanted to do was demonstrate his newfound strength. The killing Papa didn't satisfy him, so now he's bent on proving himself stronger than me and Kona, who bested him in the right of succession. He challenged me to strike him down. He wants a duel to show everyone that he's superior to the Dawn Servant. He won't let his minions deprive him of the pleasure. And why has he appeared and given you your chance? Surely he's aware of our presence here. At that, I can only guess. Perhaps he wants to dazzle us with his wondrous realm. But if he won't deign to appear, then we'll force him to do so. Even as we gather intelligence, we make no move to attack him. Show absolutely no interest in a confrontation. Knowing him, he'll tire of waiting and turn his attention to Kona instead. He'll attack Tuliolol again, like he said he would. See, if you believe this is the best approach, then we have no objections. Any campaign against Tuliolol requires that Zoralja lead his forces through Vanguard. We'll have lookouts keep an eye on it day and night. Such a strategy is certainly viable. If we're proceeding with it, though, we should warn those outside. They'll need time to prepare their defenses. I should be glad to coordinate our efforts. I'm already in regular contact with the Y'shtola and will make sure to keep our comrades apprised of developments. Hey, that works? You can leave Vanguard to us. We'll send word at the first sign of movement. Seems we have a plan. We wait for Zoraljal to move. You do well to prepare for battle, and it means with familiarizing yourselves with the technology that empowers him. And I'll show you Oblivion's main headquarters. Oh, I thought this place was it. You'll be impressed to know that we're located right inside that tower in the residential district of Solution 9. Hiding a tree in the forest, as it were. The only question is how to get you through the checkpoint. How about that? Speed said she'd make it so we can enter without issue. She did? Curious. She's not supposed to have such authority over the sentries. If I recall correctly, her words was that she would register us as guests. See, perhaps we're in the clear then. When you're ready, come and meet me at the tower entrance. Before you head out, give us a moment to introduce ourselves properly. After all, names are good to know when we're working together. While Oblivion has operatives all over, we're the main crew here. I'm Jill, the leader of this hideout, and the dependable young twins behind me are Nostalgia and Wayake. I'm Nostalgia. It's a pleasure to meet you. My sister and I were born and raised inside the barrier. We've been with Oblivion for 3 years, and our main duties are surveillance and provisioning. Twins, that explains the resemblance. Wayake is a Tonawata name, unless I'm mistaken. That's right. Our mother is Tulialan and our father is Alexandrian. They wanted to honor both cultures. They're beautiful names. Wayake. Thank you. Though I have no memories of my mother, I like to think I carry a part of her with me. What made you decide to join Oblivion? We wanted to avenge our father. Ambrose was his name, and years ago he was taken away after a scuffle with a soldier over a disagreement. It was a minor incident, so at first we clung to the hope that he'd be released. But when months went by with no word from or about him, we made the decision to remove our regulators. I'd already lost the memories of our mother. We didn't want to lose those of our father as well. We've all forgotten about him now, everyone who had known him. A bastard, even here he thinks nothing of his own people. Sometime later, we were approached by a member of Oblivion, hoping to get justice for our father and join the order. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to darken the mood. No, I appreciate you sharing this. Together, we'll avenge your father. Thank you. Something tells me you have what it takes. You introduce yourself too. Go on. It's pretty much the same story for me. And while my name is Watson, name, I have the faintest how things are outside the barrier. I dream to go and see it with my own eyes, our mother's homeland. Once peace is restored, you must come and visit. The wilds are beautiful, the food delicious, and everyone's so nice. You'll love it. That's us here. You'll meet others in the back room. That's our headquarters. Some of them are a little eccentric, but they have good hearts. Oh, we're really going to the back rooms? Alenshipa, one last thing. Exactly my place to say this, but thank you for seeking out Akiwa. She talks about you so much, it's clear how important you are to her. Back rooms. That's all. Be good to your mother while you still can, eh? Well, we'll let you go now. Feel free to use this hideout as you like. Meanwhile, in Everkeep, Oh boy, servers.
You've been consulting with Wuk-Lamat. No matter. I do not know what you are scheming, but when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me. Whatever sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require. Is it not?
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wuk-Lamat bears for her people, how she regards them all as kin, I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered. What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path. I know you're loath to consider it, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliolo? What we've already done may be unforgivable, but it needn't continue. You needn't kill your brother and sister.
I slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family. The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did. For long years, I sought to prove the miracle. And weak as he was, defeating him achieved nothing. To kill them is my only recourse. Wuk-Lamat and Kona, who bested him as he was in his prime.
They are still your siblings, even if not by blood. That such bonds should mean so little to you.
I am bound to no one. Serve none, save
Ugh.
I made that clear when first you spoke to me in the Golden City. Remember, I can easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any foolish notions. Your wisdom and abilities are valuable insofar as our goals align. So think well before you act, Queen of Reason. Wuk-Lamat, if you are father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me. But should you fall short, I will lay waste to Tuliolal.
What now?
Oh, AG. Right. Kikila's waiting. Let's head to the tower. Effective turret. Night music too good. Yeah. Tiny. And there you are. Queen Stain has registered you as guest. You should be able to march right in. And if she hasn't, then you may have a swarm of Zralja's minions to deal with. Looking forward to see if Smeen has betrayed us, eh? Thank you for your diligent service, friends. My companions, I would like to pass if you'd be so kind. Outrunner guide unit detected. Register number verified. 6 accompanying civilians identified. Verifying credentials. Credentials verified. Welcome, guests of Queen Smeen. What a relief. There you have it. It seems the queen was true to her word. Follow me, everyone. Solution 9 awaits. Yeah, we're going Solution 9. Nine entire solutions. The Mall of America. Fucking ads, man.
Everkeep. A tower of electrope piercing a perpetual shroud of storm clouds. Occupying the 9th level of this 12-tiered structure is a residential district called Solution 9. In so naming their home, what hopes did its founders harbor for it? And did it prove the answer they sought?
Oh, this music.
Spectacular, isn't it? There are more districts throughout the tower, including industrial ones, but Solution 9 is the largest.
Just being here makes my head spin.
Perfectly natural reaction. A city of shimmering electrope, replete with strange technologies that cater to every conceivable need. We never dreamed the light back home in Tuliyolau. Now, while I go and explain the situation to those in the back room, why not take a moment to explore? I believe lived experiences are far more educational than dry explanations. And you want to know more about Smeen and Zoralja's dominion, do you not?
You had me at Explorer.
I had a feeling you'd be king.
Just to confirm, while we have been allowed inside, are we also permitted to roam?
Absolutely. As Smeen's registered guest, you'll find you're exempt from the sentry scrutiny. The elevator to the uppermost level. I wouldn't go near that. But other areas should be fine provided you act like you belong.
All right then, we'll show ourselves around.
Yes. Familiarizing ourselves with the technology here will help us prepare for the battles to come.
Yeah, totally. You're totally
To enjoy yourselves too much, or you're liable to attract attention.
right. Making fun of me exploring. Look at that dude.
Explore to your satisfaction. Come to the entrance to True View in the eastern sector. The way from there is a little complicated, so I'll send someone to guide you.
Understood. We'll see you later.
Options in music. Soul for Big Brass Jazz and Solution 9 for Little Fight Beats after.
I shall speak with the residents.
It is the third
Perhaps
option
one
of
of them
Wild
will
West Town to
recognize
get a
the
shot
area.
at Warcraft.
What's with this place? How can this all be the inside of a tower?
So, what aren't you telling me? Where are you?
That I can't reveal yet. Precautions, you understand. Just know that I'm safe. But come, tell me about your adventurer friend. You seem to have a great deal of faith in her. You must have been through a lot together.
We met while the twins were toads.
You might say that. For instance, we found the entrance to the Golden City.
Wait, what? You did? Eleanor, why didn't you mention this sooner?
You want to explore together? It's not that I'm scared or anything. Everything is just so different from home is all.
Love Aaron's mom. Yeah, she's a very, very mom thing to do. Tower's inside a tower. I see it, but I still can't believe it. But now I say we proceed straight ahead. If we feel like we're getting lost, we can always turn around and go back the way we came. Oh wait, hello. I'm so used to like mount. Ooh, Aether. The Ethernet shard is neat. Can I lick it? Okay. Anyway. Music's good. I can't fall through the hole. 0 out of 10 game. Won't let me fall through the hole. Look, Crossroads really? This place is too much. I have no idea where I should go. Alright, I made up my mind. Let's head to that building there. Didn't even see you. No, I'm ignoring you.
Ah, there you are, Lamati.
Sphene.
I was worried you might have had trouble at the checkpoint, but I see everything went according to plan.
Well, that's thanks to you.
Now, I know you've scarcely arrived, but I have a request to make of you.
Oh, a request you said.
Yes, an important one. I'll say it plain. I want you to make peace with Zeralja.
What? I thought you said you weren't on his side.
We have come no closer to seeing eye to eye, nor do I condone his methods. Be that as it may, I don't want you to fight him. I don't want you to regret a decision made in anger and haste. Unequipped with regulators as you are,
The risk is too great.
I appreciate your concern, but you ask the impossible. Zorolja murdered our father. His minions slaughtered our countrymen. He will never renounce his war. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to stop him. I know you love your people too, and so you must understand how I feel. Why I cannot, will not back down.
I do understand. All too well. Let me say only this then. Zoralja will use any means to win. If you would protect your people, return to them at once and prepare. Prepare as best you can. It may ring hollow coming from the queen of an enemy nation.
I look so sassy.
Unlike me, you still have the power to determine your own fate.
You really are a curious one. Look, you needn't worry for us. We have dependable comrades holding the fort in Tulihiola. They'll keep everyone safe, so we can devote our attention to affairs here.
Please. So you have comrades on whom you can rely. I envy you.
You know, we'd like to learn more about you.
About me?
To be frank, we're still not sure whether or not you're trustworthy. So, if you have a moment, would you show us around the district? That way, we can get to know you better.
You're asking me, the Queen, to show you around? Oh, but I jest. I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. Very well, I shall be your guide. You're my guests, after all, and teaching you about my realm would be a pleasure in and of itself. If you like, I can introduce you to my citizens, too.
I'm gonna bonk you, Fuko.
I consider them family, as you do yours.
By all means, we're in your capable hands.
That you are. This will be an enjoyable and enlightening tour, I promise.
Oh, I'm only on the 97 quest. It's so fucking over. Fishing for myself as a punishment for Fuko. Watch this. Let's begin then, shall we? I must say I'm really grateful. This place is so vast and confusing. I didn't even know where to begin. While the district may seem daunting in size and structure, all the key facilities are situated near ley nodes, what you call aetherites. Remember this and you won't lose your way. Now then, seeing as it's right here, I'll show you the Nexus Arcade first. Please follow me. It's all Jover. It's not ail me physically. Soul is irreplaceably damaged. A Mall of America. Complex is home to all manner of shops, from food to daily necessities to technological conveniences. Find most everything here. Everkeith's interior is vast, as you've observed. This arcade makes it possible for people to acquire what they need in one centralized location. Amazing. How do you get to the upper levels? I don't see stairs. see the glowing powder over yonder? That's an automatic conveyor. Such contraptions are found throughout Everkeep, allowing us to swiftly move between faraway places. I will spare us some walking. Are they also made from that strange metal what's it? Yes, the conveyors are powered by electro. Matter of fact, the ore is integrated into just about everything in Everkeep, even the floors and walls. By etching arcane circuits upon it, electro can be used to convert lightning energy to those of other elements. Doing so, we can achieve various effects. For instance, a conversion to wind produces flotation, which requires for the propulsion of our flying vehicles. Conversion to fire, meanwhile, produces light and heat. It is employed in devices such as street lamps and heaters. There are even self-heating cups that keep your drink warm. Can you make a drink cold if you convert it to ice instead? You certainly can. Our vending machines do just that. More multiple energies can also be combined to produce some clever effects. For instance, by manipulating the air with wind while projecting light with lightning, it's possible to alter one's appearance. Almost scary what you can do with electro. If such wondrous material exists in our world, I imagine everyone would be fighting over it. You're hiding something. This shop over here, what does it sell? Oh yes, let's go and take a look. Just say you will find it interesting. Why look at me when you say that? Pokey senses BS. I can barely sense anything sometimes. What are you talking about? Oh yes, all the crafters are here. Why are you guys all crafted in the mall? The shop sells food. Those are items on the counter. That's food? I can't imagine what they taste like. I thought you might be surprised. Your countrymen were too in the beginning. Come, you must sample something. Choose one, I'll purchase it. Okay, friends, how lucky for you are for Her Majesty to treat you. 5 items on display are most popular. I recommend one of them if this is your first time. What is this? Slab of pink hexagons, the liquid-filled pouch. Long rectangular bar, hexagon pattern band, black and yellow tin. All right, chat. What are we eating? Liquid IV straight into our veins. A can of tuna. Fish. Eat. Peruse all of them. Oh, can you? The synthetic fruit pellets are our best approximation of the taste and texture of grape. Never tried real fruit, so I can't say how faithful they are, but there's no denying the popularity. Oh, the revivifying tonic. I take it you're thirsty. Flavor sublime blend of sweet and salty. It stays fresh for over 10 years thanks to a special container. Eating on the perfect meal bar, are you? It's all the nutrients your body needs packaged into a single foodstuff. The flavor is formulated to never taste dull, and one bar will satisfy you for a whole day. Many folks prefer this to taking multiple meals. Oh yes, the salad paste. Ugh. This is designed for those who are concerned about their figure. With its blend of 9 varieties of vegetables, it'll help your efforts to slim down. Fashion models swear by it, and these can't get enough of this stuff either. That sounds gross. The grapes suffered for this. Here's cultivated steak. It's not quite the same as the real thing they produce in the outskirts, but it's a slight more affordable. Particular problem is known as Gold Label, and it's a delicious hybrid of beef and chicken grown at the plant on the 4th level. Well, meat it is. Well, they're all very tempting. I'm gonna have the steak like you, Raika. I'm absolutely starving. Thank you for your custom. This being Her Majesty's treat is bound to taste all the better. Say, would you mind sampling your selections here and now? It's been a long time since we had newcomers, and I'd like to see your reactions. Ah, they also love reaction content. It's a great chance to learn about Alexandrian culture, Raika. Let's dig in. Right, here I go. Amazing. I never had any meat like this before. Tender like chicken, but flavorsome like ronique, and the spices give it just the right amount of kick. I could eat this every day. Emotional vampires, all of you. Don't mind them. They're just happy to see your honest reaction. How about you? Raika being react streamer. What the hell? Ronick? Your reaction now, adventurous state. That's always such a pleasure. My thanks for humoring me. This does take me back. Though it was chaotic when the people of Tuliolol first arrived, we endeavored to learn about one another and embrace our differences. Alright, what about you, Sveen? Aren't you having something to eat too? I appreciate the thought, but I'm fine for now, thank you. Right, but what's your favorite food if you don't mind me asking? My favorite food? I don't need to eat. I'm part of the system. Why do you wish to know this? I want to get to know you better. Why else? The more you know someone, the more you grow fond of them. That's what my old man believed, and my experiences have led me to believe the same. My favorite food? I do not need to eat. Is this such a difficult question? I eat ether. Sorry, it's just when I think of those who labor to bring us the food, I find I can't settle on one thing. I thought I was indecisive, but you're something else. Indecisive? Perhaps I am, but you didn't need to laugh about it. Oh no, baby! Why is there a baby here? I don't know about you, but I'm satisfied. Let's keep moving. Very well. Next, I was thinking about showing you the residential sector, but it's in part so I can tend to personal matters. It's a visitation to be precise, and I believe it'll be education for you as well. The two of you might accompany me. Must check the counters. Wonderful. Let me know what you see around here, and we'll make our way. What counters? Oh god. Air wheeler dealer. Why is it 7 mil? $7 Renos. Added to the adoption box. Ready, then let's head to the residential sector. It lies to the southeast. As we walk, I would be glad to tell you about any place of interest that we come upon. Like the orphan mumble jaw. Now you can see my superior stonk movement in the Discord. What the fuck are you doing? Are you scamming people? Are you a scammer? Do I have to bonk you for scamming people? The only person I'm scamming is myself. Is that what you're gonna say? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Before it even showed up. Google never lies. This is Mosaic, a cafe. You can buy drinks to enjoy while you relax. You see, in Tuliolol, there's a similar establishment called Lvl97. That's seashell, the local tongue. There's a story behind the name Mosaic. Curious, in our continent, the races are named for stones. There's the hewn who resembles some Tonawata, the tall and graceful Elodite, and the diminutive and affable Malala. They all gather here They appear as a mosaic of colors. Thus did the founder choose to name the cafe. Oh, that's nice. If they serve tacos here, it'd be perfect. Tacos? A traditional Tirali disc and one of my favorite foods. You must try it one day. Oh, yes, definitely. Make it happen once we restore the peace to all. Right, let's continue on. Oh, behind. Local white woman tries spice. So predictable it seems. Yep. As far as just streaming out every FF9 reference. Here we are. The buildings are where our citizens live. They're massive. Each one is bigger than the palace. Have to be, for just about all of Alexandrians have apartments here. Lest you wonder, I'm here to visit some people. Their apartment's in the building on the left here at Residential Radius 914. Residential Radius? That's right. Come, the door opens automatically. Voice at Sveen. I know what you are. Oh, she's Steve's universe, obviously. Duh. Yeah, I know, right? Like I said, where's Malachite, Jade? This is the lobby, a common area for residents. See, and what does that machine there do? Oh, the concierge. They look after the residents. If you require assistance or have questions, they would be glad to assist. That's so. I'm no shortage of questions, but I'll direct them at you for now. By all means, you may consider me your personal concierge. This is the place. A mother and son live here. I mean, my laugh is she's funny as fuck. Oh, how fancy. You think they also too, aside from them making personal like specific custom like assets for this, they also looked at all the housing like people clipping shit and be like, this is what we're gonna make it as. Hello, Isadora. Your Majesty, you came. I have friends with me today. Is that all right? Of course, friends of the Queen are friends of ours. Please make yourself at home. Oh yes, the RP room. How has Milos been? There's been no change, but the symptoms are thankfully mild today. Hello, Milos. Have you missed me? My son was born with Levin sickness, a severe etheric imbalance towards lightning. As a result, he suffers from paralysis. He cannot walk and struggles to speak. For a blessing, he still has his hearing, and even on bad days, he can communicate with his eyes. I see. Sveen visits often, does she? She does. Milo simply adores her. He sometimes even manages to smile when she's here. What of yourself, Isadora? How are you holding up? Don't worry about me, Your Majesty. You always make time for us, and we have everything we need. Glad to hear that, but you mustn't strain yourself. Understood? There's nothing you can do for him? Perhaps a treatment of souls, or... Unfortunately, no. While souls can revive those who have met with an accident, they're not going to reverse the effects of old age and illness. Truth be told, many children are born like Milos. The illness has existed for generations, but we've been unable to find a cure. The cause is quite clear, though. The excess lightning in the environment. It's no coincidence the number of cases has risen drastically these past 30 years. All my fault. What was that? Sorry, Isadora, but I must be going. I promise I'll make a proper visit next time with treats to share. No need to apologize, Your Majesty. If it weren't for you, Milos and I wouldn't still be here. Thank you, Queen Sveen. Just like snapped shut. My pleasure. It's my pleasure, Milos. I'll be back soon, so be a good boy for your mother and for me. It's true, Cyberpunk. Every room is a depression room. And thanks for accompanying me on the visit. The illness is a part of life in Alexandria, and I thought that you should know about it. We'll find a cure one day, mark my words. We'll make it so unfortunate children like Milos smile again. We're on 98 quests, let's go! Oh my god. You should be fine stopping here for stream. So I can do the rest on my own. You can get back here pretty easily, huh? I'm like I said, I kind of wanted to do. I'm kind of just gonna be playing this off stream, perhaps. That's who pals is when you should restream. I'm probably just gonna play again, and I don't know. I have most of my things like down for reaction stuff. It's just like I said, I have to do this by Wednesday, so my god. I forgot to hit the ether the thing. Forecast terminal, love that. Stupid. It is him, brother Brandon. How dare. Their own fault. No. It still says banana, so that means you're getting rocks. Real rock hard potassium filled sigma boo. For real, no cap. What the fuck? There. That's my reply to you. Oh well. Since I'm like halfway to like 99, maybe I'll start doing stuff on do stuff on Picto, because I think Picto's like two levels behind. Oh, teleport. That's neat. I might get near level 99. Hi, Abby. I get near level 99 for like quests. Shut up, Fuko. I can't believe this place is just PSO2. What I was saying. Literally is, yeah. If they're gonna show up any second for a stop. Yeah, this place is like, just looking at this alone looks like PSO2. No, you need to go to like the center where they have like the concerts and stuff. Then it's truly PSO2. But I have to try to get this done soon, so I'll probably end up playing starting from this part. Maybe I'll save like maybe I'll save the end stuff when I'm like 99, if I get to 99. Maybe from the dungeon on, but I don't think that'll be enough though. Just even how far you can go. Well, the thing is I have to do it by Wednesday, so don't fret if you can. I'd rather you make the quota. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to hit the quota. I mean, if anything, like I said, I'll have recorded reactions maybe that I'll post later. And like I said, I can always talk about like what my reactions were to some stuff. Oh, thank you. Happens Wednesday, or yeah, we're back to raiding. We're doing extremes. That's why I have to do this. To the south. All what I'm gonna do you. I'm keep telling you to take a hunter with you when you leave town. Within Her Majesty's guest, did you enjoy your tour of Yupe's Halo? I was told it helps set the water distribution system to rights. You know, really use someone with your talents right about now. The woman in charge of that very farm just left for the wilderness without a bodyguard. Seems to me she's investigating something, so that's no reason to put herself in danger. Last I heard, she was seen walking up the hill to the east of the farm. Could you go and make sure she's all right? Oh, what a release! You're looking for young Chitona by the name of Shaloki. Now off you go, and thank you, dear. Pardon me, adventurer. My trouble you to lend your aid. I found myself in rather troubled predicament. Earlier today, we were sent a soldier and asked to test out an improved combat functionality. I asked the hunter to take it out of patrol, but not long afterwards, I lost contact with them completely. I know the signal is weak out there. I can't help but worry something might have gone terribly wrong. Look at you can handle your fair share of danger, yes? Go out there to the plunder yards and see if you can find them for me. Nice. React faster. No, never. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one more in this area then. Somewhere. Southwest. That's probably still over there. I assume it might be around this area then. Oh, yes. Same line of life. For a moment that I thought I had to use my regulator. Now I somehow doubt an adventurer like you just so happened to be passing through. That researcher sent you to find me, didn't he? I head back to explain what happened. You may as well come to join me. I'm sure you'll want to know you're safe. You're still going? It's only been like 3 hours. I have like 30 minutes. What the fuck is that? She's usually done. I usually go for about 30 minutes more normally. Ah, gods be good. That was the last of my soul cells. I could have really died there. Thanks for your help, by the way. So, what brings you out here to the middle of nowhere? Antina Kent sent you after me. That makes 2 people who just saved my life then. By coming with me to see her, I want to know I'm safe and grateful besides. React slower. No. You're still at the same quest. Yeah, her people, her family. Jesus. This quest, these... Will I finish? Question mark? We'll see. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, I have to play this off stream. There's no way. Welcome back, dear. I can't thank you enough for rescuing this poor, reckless fool of a girl. Not a child anymore, shallow. Act your age. Now, what do you say to the kind stranger who saved your life? No, I've already told you once before, but thank you truly. I'm Shaloki, and I'm in charge of UFA's Halo. To tell you the truth, I'm still learning how everything works. I used to be an electrope engineer. For some reason, the government reassigned me. I'm Nakentiv, the farm's coinkeeper, or resident nag, depending on who you ask. When we get your name, hero? Raika rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it? It's a name you best not forget, Shallow. You'd be dead if it were not for her. Why in the world would you leave the safety of the outskirts all by yourself? You've been acting so strangely of late. It's clear you're hiding something, so what is it? Really no getting anything past you, is there? Fine, I'll explain, but you have to promise to keep it a secret, alright? Truth is, I noticed that the farm's harvest has been shrinking year over year, and I can't for the life of me figure out why. Staff are all doing great work, and as a former engineer, I can say for certain that the equipment is all in proper working order. and checked the pylons, and the readout was totally normal. I know there's a problem, and the longer we wait, the worse it will get. In a few years, the crops may stop growing entirely. Something has to be done. Well, it sounds serious, and I appreciate that you're taking the initiative to solve it, but I worry about you, Shallow. I can't be putting your life in danger. Raika, would you be willing to help her look into the matter? Be able to do things off stream record, yeah, especially the last parts. Longer reaction wise, of course. Back. Yeah, I mean, there was just cutscene heavy, yeah. I mean, I think even then I would still be watching them a while. Outside, your day of normal is sure to be different from ours. I reckon a fresh set of eyes will be able to spot something we can't. People their rational fears of death. That's right. I could use an unbiased perspective. Will you please help me? Right then, with that settled, I think what you ladies need now is a good meal. I'll see your Auntie Naketsu will fix you some fresh veggies. Bye. I'll come back and do your quest line later. Yeah, I think I have to like really do a lot to like get through this, and by the time Wednesday rolls around, I think I underestimated how much MSQ there was. It's probably better to do on your own anyways while chilling. That's fair. Yeah, the Shaloni quest line was better to do for myself. Why is this the shortest X-Pack? Was it really? I guess MSQ heavy, it feels like it's long. The length of quest, yeah. Like it feels forever until I like actually get a confirmation of like, oh, this is your next quest. Alright. That being said, I think I am going to probably just end stream now. With that, I know exactly who we're sending you to. I have that story and a half already because I felt like the whole trials thing was neatly tied up. Yeah, and then you get more. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're just gonna end here, and I'm just gonna continue off stream, and then I might go live tomorrow, and we'll see where I end up there. Maybe I'll be at the end. All right, we're gonna send you to Faye. Faye's doing the story. They're farther behind, so do not spoil them. If you do, you'll face my wrath here. You need off-stream assistance, let me know. No problem. I have days off, so should be fine. But yeah, have a nice night. They do have follower, subscriber only chat on. Please be respectful. If you don't, I will shoot you here. I mean it. I mean it. But yeah, have a nice night. I will catch you guys later. Bye-bye.